Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's Sensei Pink and I'm coming back to you guys for my review on The Kiss Pet, episode 74. Please make sure that you go follow me on both Instagram and Twitter and hit that subscribe and notification button to see more weekly videos. Jumping into this week's episode, Oliver and the band are having a pre-rehearsal practice outside right before the whole performance goes down, and they decide that they're going to take a break. They decide that they're going to meet 20 minutes before performance time, and everyone sort of just goes off in their own direction, except for Skylar and Oliver, as they're just sort of like still awkwardly on the stage. As I guess the two are fumbling over whatever is in their hands or whatever, Oliver notices that Skylar is like sighing, and he tells her not to be nervous, especially since she's a really good singer. Now, although Skylar tries to pretend that she's not nervous, Oliver points out the fact that her hands were shaking the entire practice session, in which she just flat out just tells him like, okay, like she's a little nervous. Oliver then reiterates what he said about, Skylar being a good singer, and Skylar sort of takes those comments in stride, but then also tells him that she's not, so nervous about singing, but she's a little bit more nervous about the song choice. Now elaborating a bit more about her concerns regarding the song choice, Skylar tells Oliver that she just feels like, number one, they need something bigger as an entrance for the Battle of the Bands. Number two, like a song that speaks not only just, to her, but to everyone in the band. Lastly, she just doesn't know how to fix it because she hasn't had any inspiration and has a bit of writer's block, so she hasn't been able to come up with any good material. Now finally able to freely express his hate for the song, Oliver just flat out tells her like, I'm glad you said it because I hate that song. But although I hate that song, let's talk a little bit about your writer's block. And then it tries to assess what really could be her writer's block, which could be whether she's not sleeping well, eating vegetables. And as the two are in this conversation, they are interrupted. This interruption funnily serves as the introduction to Eric, in which Eric states that Oliver is the second most handsome guy in the band. And as he walks towards the two, he's just like, first you steal my guitar, and next you're trying to steal my girlfriend, which completely causes Oliver to blush. Although Oliver tries to assert some reasoning like, oh no, that's not it, Eric just completely begins laughing, stating that he already knows that Oliver is over Sky. Now with Eric in the picture, Skylar runs over and the two begin smooching it up, much to Oliver's annoyance. Now cutting from Oliver, we are brought to Joe, who is waiting for a response from Vicky. And as he's thinking about, whether or not, he's overthinking this thing with Sara, he immediately gets a call from Vicky. And Vicky's just like, I can't believe this. How did you find out? Me and you are going to the concert and we're gonna spy on them. See you in 20 minutes. After Vicky hangs up the phone on Joe, we then end this episode off with Joe just sort of in shock with the phone still in his hand, wondering whether or not Vicky is okay, and thinking about what she said about spying on them. Now guys, this is going to be interesting to see Vicky and Joe going out to spy on Patrick and Sara. It's gonna be something else. Personally, I love Joe and Vicky, so I'm not gonna say that I'm pretty sure, but I'm sure that while they are out and spying on Patrick and Sara, they're gonna get caught up into being all cutesy-wootsy, lovey-dovey, and flirting, and Sara and Patrick are gonna be the ones to spot them. And Sarah's gonna be like, what are you guys doing here? And then it's just gonna be like, oh, well, what are you guys doing here? And why didn't you tell me? But at the end of the day, it is gonna be on Vicky because, well, maybe not on Vicky. It's gonna be on Joe because, just like a few episodes ago, Joe was talking about why he likes Sara Lynn. So You know, that's gonna be a little confusing there, but I can guarantee you guys that that is what's going to happen. Well guys, that's it for today. Let me know, what do you guys think is going to happen at this concert in the comments below. Go follow me on both Instagram and Twitter and smash that like button if you enjoyed watching. And finally guys, hit that subscribe and notification button to see more of me, Sensei Pink.